Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Check out my timing this evening. Instead of leaving you with 2 minutes of dead air, I was actually paying attention today. Outstanding quality, this stream. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm just gonna deprive you of any sound temporarily while I remove starting soon graphic and furnish you with game material. Here we go. Hope everyone's doing well. I have a short stream for you tonight. A few things going on. Plus I've got bullshit happening with my ears that mean probably less time in headphones. Well, headphones on the problem ear, the better. But my streaming setup does not really allow for me to be one ear open, so to speak. Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get started since I've only got an hour to spend with you this evening. Hope everyone else is doing well as well. And I just realized I have not got chatty where I need it to be. It's good to know that even with short time available, I do not have my shit together. All right. I believe shit has been put together. Shit has been assembled. Gopher says skyward sword. Oh, a fine skyward sword to you too, sir. How are you finding it? Sky. Well, it'll do that. Speaking of, don't you think like this bird's tail looks a little bit like a Hylian crest? A little bit. Okay, let's talk to Dad. Maybe watch some Garbo and Malloy. Oof. What's up? Long day. Yeah, same here. What did we do today? Alright, we did knife fighting in the woods. How's socializing? Surprisingly tiring sometimes. I feel you, Mae. Yeah, that's why I don't do much of it. Any idea what was up with Mum today? Oh, she's just stressed. That's vague. Haha, well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you spend a lot of adulthood being vaguely stressed. Yep, you do. Oh, dang. I thought the stress would at least get more specific. Oh no, you'll have that too. Cheer up, kiddo. It's only life. Gee, thanks, Pop. So how about those crawl space boxes? Yeah, okay, I'll move them. TV time? Yeah, for a little bit. All right. And we're back. Great crowd in here tonight. We'd never leave for too long, folks. Say, Garbo. Yeah, Malloy? Crowds like this remind me of our early days. I disagree. None of them are angry and drunk. Most of them, anyway. No, I mean those old nights, those good nights. Just the heat of the stage lights and the thrill of winging it. And the gentle thump of an empty beer bottle thrown at your head. Ha 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 ha. These days things are pretty cushy. You think we're getting soft? You sure are. Around the midsection. That's a whopper! Malloy, it's company policy to never body shame. Oh, I never worry about that, Garbo. Why is that, Malloy? I'm what you call body shameless. Looks at the camera. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Coming up next, Garbo and I go to counseling. It's perfectly normal entertainment television. Welcome, Dana Scully, FBI. Yes, cat game. Gopher's had his immersion ruined by the fact that the screen should be reversed. Maybe cat C in reverse. Just move some shit out the way here, and by shit I mean wires, of which I have, like, how do I have this many wires around me, and why are they so poorly organized? Oh, well, that's a problem for, I was going to say, like, future Lin, but in reality that's not a problem that's ever going to be solved. All right, continuing. Let us observe the internet. Hey B, you there? Hello, Infinity. Yes, sir. What are you up to? Doing budget stuff for the shop and watching music videos from the 80s. Those are the exact things you'd be doing if you were like 20 years older than you are. Well, someone had to take over for my mom. I'm just being thorough. Well, you're doing a good job, she misspelled your. Thanks. Gonna get back to work. Night-night. And Greg. Hey, kid. Hey, yo. Thanks for hanging earlier. No prob, dude. How are your knife wounds? I ran them under some water. I figure that'll fix them. Sounds right. Sorry I was a bummer there at the end. It's fine, dude. Seriously. Yeah. Get some sleep, man. Will do. Night, brah. Chuckle. No time for minigames. No time for minigames. We have limited stream time tonight. Yes, Gopher Jane points out that it could have been that the screen was reversed, but the speech wasn't reversed. I don't know how you feel about that proposition, but there it is. Hello, Cheese. Hope you're doing well. Bedtime? Yes. Oh, this feels like we're on like a train or a ship. What is happening here? Yeah, we're on a train. This is a train. Mae's eyes. Oh, it's the smoke. What happens if I... No, you're not allowed to jump off the front. You went for a bushwalk? Nice. Cold time of year for it, mind. This is very cool, but I'm very confused. Whoa, what's this? Is this Greg? No, they're smoking a pipe. Okay. Is it? Possum Springs, Deep Hollow County. Goofy, you're going to get a new washing machine? Exciting. We'll see you later. Here we go, okay. Oh, very atmospheric. Aria wants to know if we're on the infinity train. Maybe. No, it ended. I'm not quite sure that's why it's called the infinity train. Okay, so we're still gonna find 2 of them. Whoa. That's very cool. Here we go. Tuba. Oh, this music kicks ass. Okay. It's up and to the right from here, okay. If you're wondering how I know where I'm going, if you haven't seen it before, occasionally it shows us like a bit of a visual hint on screen. Here we go. Okay, let's listen. I'm gonna drink some peach and pineapple tea while we listen. How is the sound quality, by the way? Is it too loud, too soft? It's good? Cool. Oh, that's pretty discordant. Anxiety music much? Alright, I think we're back at the start. Good, I enjoy. These dream tracks, very good. Let's see. Oh no, is crocodile come to eat us? Devoured. Is that B? I don't know. I have been wondering about that. Okay. Time to wake up. Wake up. Scratch ass. Find shoe. The regular waking up activities. Away message. Annual Harfest play tonight at the Old Pickaxe. Come out and see the haunted history of Possum Springs. Cool. Happy Halloween, dude. Get spooked or something. Hi, Shackle. Halloween. We don't do that in Australia. I mean, we do it more now than we used to, but let's just say. I've definitely grown quite a bit since then. A little bit taller, a regular bit wider. Granddad said I was sturdy. Screw it. I am sturdy. Yeah, what's Bird got to say? Hey, Trash Bird. Hey, what a rude thing to say. Holy shit. Hey, Dad moved the boxes for us. What's this? We in like the crawl space under the house here? Oh wait, I know how to open this. Left 45, right 100, left 22, left 90, right 15. Thanks, Granddad. Ah, it's opening. I don't even have to put it in with a minigame. What the hell? It's an old tooth? Yeah, that's a tooth. Granddad put a tooth in a safe in the basement. Well, never know when you'll need an extra tooth. You and me, Tooth, we're gonna go far. I'll take it. Amazing. Good night, Mikey. Have a good one. Hope you get some good sleep. Mysterious Tooth. I can't leap up onto these cans. I had to spend time with Dad 3 nights in a row to get this tooth. Tooth. This is Zorro family member. Oh, here's the boxes. Oh, Mum doesn't look so stressed today. That's good. Hey, Mum. Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Okay. So what's the story? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Hey, Ashmelon, how you going? Where you should be? What does that even mean? Ugh, never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I am all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. Wow, what an absolute shitful thing to say to your child who's clearly going through a rough time. Holy balls. Jeez, Mum. Where is this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mum, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we'd been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble just for you to decide you'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it in a hole. Holy shit, that is such a shitty thing to say. Are you like having one of your mood swings again? Like I'm the moody one in this house? You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Mum, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, you know, getting out and making something of myself. No, no, you do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now. Holy shit! What a jeez, I feel like, let's put it this way. If you're having trouble with your emotions, it doesn't mean you had bad emotional habits modeled to you as a child. But if you had bad emotional habits modeled to you as a child, I feel like you're probably more likely to end up with emotional problems of your own. I don't know how the chat feels about that. Personally, I'm not qualified in psychology in any way, but you know, holy shit. Yeah, and cheese, you know, as you've said, it's one thing to feel that way and another to explicitly put that burden on your kids, right? It's like, you don't get to have kids and then decide what happens in their life. Like, what if she'd gotten in a car accident and become disabled and not been able to go to college for that reason? Would that too be her fault? Holy shit. Infinity says there's often nature and nurture together in that situation. That's true, right? Mae said, is this one of your mood swings again? Well, if there's a family tendency towards depression or something like that, yep. Both of you have similar genes that are reinforced by parent behavior. Yeah. 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 Holy shit, what a thing to say to your child. Well, it is the spooky day, right? It's Halloween. And like, imagine the pressure that Mae must have been put under, being like, oh, you're the first one to go to college, so you have to succeed. You know? I'm sure there's a lot of people in real life who feel that pressure and find it very difficult. The reality is that, you know, going to university, and this is only becoming more true, if you come from a lower socioeconomic background, unless you already know 100% what you want to be and you're very driven and you're very lucky, then it's just getting harder and harder, you know? You've got to find a way to support yourself, especially in America, right? And, like, university is hard. It's so easy to find some way to fail in this situation, or to just not be supported enough to be able to do it. And Mae obviously, again, you know, doesn't quite have her shit together mentally, and that makes it even harder. Oh, that really, oh boy, that's the heart hurt juice, you know? Infinity says, not to put blame on parents, but it helps to be aware of it for oneself. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Skelly. Have I heard about the theft of a giant metal cross from a Canadian mountain? The concrete base got tagged with sus and a little amogus. Amazing. But yeah, just in my core takeaway from this situation is, if you have a child, do not expect you have any agency whatsoever over what they do or become, because you do not. Whoa, decorations. Welcome back, Gopher, by the way. Sorry, I was on a rant when you arrived back. How is your washing machine? Girl, you can't mess around on Halloween. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Bats and moon against the gloom. The night is black. I made a snack. Cool. I microwaved pizza I had saved. The pizza cold is breakfast gold. That's so true. It really happened. Amazing. Gopher says it was larger than I thought, so it took a bit to get it out of the box. Okay, I hope it wasn't like a problem for doorways or anything like that. It's always a fun moment if you move into a new place and you're like, so, does any of my furniture not fit in this doorway? Especially fun for apartments because you've got to worry about the elevator. If it doesn't fit in the elevator, you've got to worry about the stairs and then the door of the apartment itself, of course. Plus, you can't like do anything with windows to get it in. But I feel like apartment buildings, especially more recently built ones, it's probably more likely to be put in a standard way, whereas houses, God only knows. Ari, you couldn't fit your couch in, so now you have no couch. No, oh, sorry to hear that. All right. Ari, you're one of the only grandchildren on both sides to go to uni, or yes, yes. My father's side of the family, uni has been a thing for a while, but not my mother's. But because of that, I feel like my mum was kind of like on me about that sort of a thing, but on my dad's side, it was just sort of, you know, expected as something I'd be able to do, which I could, but, you know. All right, how's this get off my porch, man? Don't touch my pumpkin. You know I touched that pumpkin. Go for it while you're away, by the way, just so the chat makes sense to you and also my rant makes sense to you. Mae's mum was like super toxic towards her. She was like, well, since you're apparently not wanting to go to uni, we're gonna lose the house and yeah, basically you suck and we're disappointed in you. And it was super toxic. Scully wants me to look at images. I will do so. One moment. Yep. 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 Amazing. I want to see if the news article acknowledges the graffiti at all. Nope. The article does not in any way acknowledges the sus or the amogus. I don't know if that's because no journalist working on it understands it, or because there's like a journalistic principle to not make that part of it famous. You know, that kind of makes sense. That they might not want to like promote it. Otherwise, other people might not. Other people might be like, oh, well, if I vandalize like things around the town with amoguses, I too may get on the news. Boing, 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 boing. Gopher says the amogus graffitis is probably not from the same people who stole the cross. Possible. It's funny how no one took a shot from a different angle. Well, I mean, if you look at it, I don't have it up anymore, but if just thinking about what it looked like in my memory, I feel like for them to get a photo from a different angle, they wouldn't be able to get like the vista in view. Okay, these people are talking about some sort of Ferris wheel. Okay. No article you've seen, Scully acknowledges the sus. Computer games is making people vandals? Maybe. Dude, there is consternation among the city council here. Yeah, she looks like a Colleen, I get it. Hello, Aunt. I forget your name. Mall Cop, apparently. Molly. That's right. Hey, Aunt Mall Cop. Mall Cops don't carry guns, Mae. Jeez. I guess you need that gun for... What are you doing? Blocking off the road. Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do that without a gun. You know how many times I've shot someone? No. Tell me now. Once. You kill him? No. So you're saying you don't really need it then? You should carry a battle axe. That would be impressive. I'll look into it. This guy's talking about coffee. That lady's talking about cigarettes. Just a regular co-worker conversation. Oh, everything is so great and harvesty. Which is basically just a less spooky Halloween. Whatever. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that. Or I could wander a bit. Taking the harvesty air. Well, I'll get home when I do. Say 87th Annual Possum Springs Harfest. Brought to you by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Alright, I only have 25 minutes, so we'll probably do, Amogus. We'll probably do, walking around. Oh, little guy is down here. And then, honestly, by the time we've walked around everywhere, it'll probably be the end of my stream. So, we will do Harfest next week. You hyped for Harfest? Harfest is pretty dumb, right? I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. That actually sounds really cool. It is. Gonna get a pizza too. All to myself. Wow, you have life way more figured out than I did at your age. Really? What were you doing then? What's the difference between the two pictures? They're the same picture. Ruining my life. Oh, sorry to bring it up. Oh, it's fine. Just a thing that happened. All right, the thing. Yep, that's my advice. Try not to have a thing. Okay. Yep. See ya. Later. Scully, what is this? I saw this. I saw this on Facebook, of all places. What if Samus was a girl? Can't be having that. Why are all the parking meters in this town Amoguses? Samus is a girl, but Metroid isn't. Oh, I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Happy Halloween! Haha, hey, you too. You feeling spooky? Oh, extremely. Can't you tell? Do spooky face. Angus, you're just smiling. And it's adorable, not scary. Oh. Nice effort, though. Heh. Cool. This movie just called Be Nice over here. Geez, you deleted your Facebook account? Good on you. I still use mine for like events and stuff, so it's basically the only reason I have it. Events and to look at other people's babies' photos, you know? I'm like, how old am I? 31 at the moment. I have officially reached the age where like a good 30%, between 30 and 50% of the people I know are having babies. Is Jeremy out here? Oh. Hey, Jum. Hey, Mae. Hey, I'm Scams. Scams? That's Jenna. Hi. Hi. I'm Bildon. And I'm Germ. I'm Mae. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Hey, Germ, you coming to Harfest? Maybe. Are you guys going? Yeah, we might hop over. Check out the party. I mean, y'all got ghosts here for real, right? Yeah. What? Little Joe, you know. Yeah, man, local legend. My man Tapeworm, out in Bright Harbor. He told me he never got off in this town because of the ghost. Ah, that's a load of crap. Who's speaking? Is it Scams? He sneaks into rail yards and snatches up the good and the pure. Well, you kids got nothing to fear then. Damn, an old timer, we're pure as the air. Alright, well, I'll see some of you there. Nice to meet you. Same, little lady. See you, Jum. See ya. Ashmel and your younger brother's having a baby. Yep. Yeah, Cheese, I definitely read it that way at first as well. Stopped you from getting off? Oh, the train. Oh, the train. Going to Harfest? Nah, I'm gonna watch the game. Is there a game tonight? Well, no, but I was gonna watch my fave highlights. Why don't you come on out? Might be good. Stretch your legs, see the parade. Ever seen the game live? Nah, never. Come on out to Harfest, you never know. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go Smelters. Go Smelters. This is nice. They're like bros, but they when they each can't admit that they want to do something or need something, they're just like, so sports, hey, and then they're like sports, and then they do the thing that isn't sports but makes them feel like they're doing sports while they're not doing sports. It's good. Whatever you need, you know. Where is everybody? What? Oh my god, we used to do that. Awesome. Well, you go easy on my street. Deal. Amazing. They sport each other, says Cheese. Outstanding. I don't have the confidence to try and steal another pretzel, chat. My pretzel confidence has been undermined by my failure. Gopher says do it. Well, if I'm gonna be peer pressured, pretzel is good. That is true, but we will be feeding it to rats, you understand? We don't get to keep it. Okay. I'm being extremely cautious. Alright. Getting the hang of this, she says. Alright, let's go feed the rat babies. No, we can't talk to the guy anymore. I guess he's too angry at us for failing to steal a pretzel earlier. That's right. Pretzel theft. Truly the most heinous of crimes. Where's that dog again? Hello, dog. Oop, wrong button. Excuse me. Okay. All right, my little miracle rats, time to eat. Oh, I have to catch the other one. Oh, there's more of you today. You need more food. Yes, you do. Okay. Still inaccessible, whatever this is down here. Boing. 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 Oh man, now I wish I had a pretzel. Let's go talk to Bruce. You know, I have like a cranky old kangaroo on my Animal Crossing island at the moment. I think he should be called Bruce. He's actually called Walt or something like that. But the fact he's called like Walt, for me it's too like, it's not very Australian as a name. Dazza. Like if not Bruce, then definitely Dazza, you know? Breathe some fire already, dude. Howdy. You waiting for someone? Well, I think I'm being stood up. Date? Not the kind you mean. Honestly, a big part of my job is someone calling, me heading out, and them not showing up. You were meeting them at the statue of Saint Rubello? Yeah, the fire-breathing guy. Who, like, ate people? That's a bit of an oversimplification. But yeah, basically. Cool guy to have a statue of. Outside the church, I mean. Well, I didn't put it here, but can't we learn something from Saint Rubello? Chat, what do we learn from Saint Rubello? Breathe fire or eat people? I'm curious to hear your religious beliefs. Specifically on this point. We've got 1 vote for people, 1 vote for fire, 1 vote for both from Skelly. Infinity, I'm going to take it that's a fire vote. Fire is winning. Do we have a strong eat people faction in the chat that needs to make their views known at this time? Going once? Going twice? We have learned about breathing fire. Sure. This statue is part of our Encourage Criminal Acts outreach. It's working. Amazing. Hello, Telodig. Telodig says fire people! The Bruce. You gonna go down to Harfest tonight? Dunno, maybe. Keep to myself. You should say hi if you're there. I'll be there. Okay. We'll see, I suppose. Whoa. Whomst the fuck? Hey. Hello. Hey. Traveler from distant lands. You have journeyed far, and it has brought you here. To us. Actually, I walked like 15 minutes from my house. Walker far from home. We will tell of your future, but first, be truthful. Tell us, which of these have you seen? A shipwreck? A ghost on a hill? An arrow broken? Broken? Really? You're like 14-year-old goths. Why am I answering this? Have we seen one of these things? Have we seen a shipwreck? I feel like we've seen a shipwreck. Dude, I play this in like 90-minute bursts twice a week. There is no way I'm actually going to remember this unless it's amazing. You've seen your own life. That's two, but it doesn't say a train wreck, Skelly. But yeah, it's the closest thing that we've got. So yeah, let's say a shipwreck. On my way into town, in the playground, this old ship. Yeah, that's what I thought. At the start of the game, I kind of felt like I had seen a shipwreck. How did you... what do you mean, how did you? Like, they probably like go to all these like isolated places around town and like hang out there. You have answered well. We will peer into your future and give you what help we can in the coming dark. Alright, go for it. Tell us first, what is God in this place? Wow. Is it caring but absent? Uncaring but distant? Vicious and roaming? Can we go with nice and helpful? Okay, fine. Yes, as Chase says, voming. Skelly says dead. I think that, like, if we want to say dead, we'd have to say caring and absent, right? What would Mae think? I know what I personally would answer, but what would Mae think? I don't know. She seems like she's not exactly against the idea of God existing, so that rules out like, none of these actually. Any of them would work. Does she think God is vicious? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. You think Mae would go with one of the last two? Well, let's go with this one. Uncaring and distant. I can see it. On a distant shore. Beneath the stars. Okay? We see something. In your future. We know. We know. We know! Okay already, jeez. You will swim out to sea and meet it on a distant shore. We're like 6 hours from the ocean. You guys are bad at this. Let's try something easier. What am I gonna have for dinner tonight? Don't know, don't care. I want tacos. We'll have them soon. We'll all have tacos soon. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going. Stop. Do you see the mystical symbol etched upon this sacred rock? Let's see. the pentagram you guys drew. Yeah, good to see chat's on the same page as me. Definitely the 69, right? Absolutely. There is most certainly a sacred symbol etched on this rock. Yes, good. Okay. It is the first of 3. Find it thrice, and it shall find you in the dark. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys are adorable and weird, but the fun kind of weird. This is serious. Like, we're not kidding. We don't care or anything. But like, dude. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for pentagrams and whatnot. Cool. Haha, you break your speaking order. No. We're just going backwards now. Are you freaking out yet? See you, weird goth teens. You're not gonna knock on us to the pastor, right? For being out here? Nah. Cool, thanks. Fun. Hello, hoods! 3 weird teens I met. Amazing. Hoods, I'm just about to finish. Tonight's a short stream, but it's nice to see you regardless. Oh, music nice. Let's see if our shitty maternal parent is in the church. Yep. I'm busy. Real cool when it feels like your parents' love is conditional, right? See you later, Dana. Have a good one. Whee! Alright, I think we've talked to everyone. And perfect timing because it is time for me to end the stream. Did I call it or did I call it? Let's crush that squirrel beneath my feet. Big Halloween fan here. Yeah, me too, obviously. You going to Harfest? Nah, staying here for the trick-or-treaters. You are a saint. Wink. Wink, wink. Oh shit, I'm in a tree. Skelly says, you know what you should do instead of ending the stream? Eat a block of cheese. What? What is this, like, black with pink moon energy drink? What type of cheese, Skelly? You have until I end the stream to answer. Pink caffeine, apparently. Alright, so presumably looking at the mirror is going to be what triggers the next event. So we're going to stop here. Perfectly timed, because by the time I finish speaking, it will be 1 hour, which was how long I had. Havarti, don't have it. I do have pecorino, parmigiano, parmesan, shitty like what you call American cheese, I guess, processed cheese slices. I have shredded cheese, like cheddar and mozzarella or something like that. I think I have some feta in the fridge somewhere. I have ricotta and I have cream cheese. Those are the cheeses. Many cheeses. Yeah, I didn't realize how many cheeses I had until I said it like that. Oh, and I have Jarlsberg, low-fat Jarlsberg as well. All right. On that cheesy note, ha 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 ha, I will leave you with this cheese, many cheese. I can't speak. Skelly, I'm not doing that. I'm not eating a tub of cream cheese. All right. Have a good, everyone. I'll be back on the day of the sun with the Gopher of Yourself, I believe, for more Human Fall Flat, which is fantastically hilarious and good game to do co-op. I know it's like all the levels we've been doing are designed such that you can play them single player as well, but it is so much fun playing it with someone. So if it's a game you're interested in playing, would definitely recommend seeing if you can get a friend to enjoy it with. Have a good, everyone. I'm going to go have an evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.